Hey everybody, welcome back to Kinfolk Farm. We had to come back to the house to get the camera. I wanted to show y'all something pretty cool. We had to get the kids a hat. Yeah, sweetheart. All right, you're good. She had to come get her hat. We was out here working in the garden. We looked up and noticed we got a swarm out of one of our big hives. We're gonna try to see if we can follow this thing and hopefully catch it. Huh? Oh, you stuck? Well, it seems they're all out, or they're coming out. I just got to figure out where they went. Every time we have a swarm here, it's always sky high. It's always sky high. I don't know if y'all can see that. The ground's just littered. They just came out. Just enough time for me to leave the garden, get the camera, and come back. I'm hoping we can figure out where they went. Stick around. If not, we're going to get in this hive, the one we got. That's the one we went and got out of that guy's pool house. I want to get in there and see what kind of mess we left in there. I've been putting it off for a week or two, and I know it's going to be ugly. Let's see if we can find this swarm. Well, they're way up in the top of that tree. I'm hoping that they go into one of our boxes. I hope they go in one of our boxes, but it ain't looking good. Every time most time, if they don't go in them boxes, they get so high up in a tree, we just end up having to let them go. It's heartbreaking. All right, guys, we lost that swarm from our biggest hive there. We're fixing to get into it and see if we got any queen cells to pull out of it. It flew way up in one of them pines straight up above us. It's still up there, but it's only been about 45 minutes. But boy, the activity in that hive is calm way down. I don't even see a single bee coming in and out of it. Like I say, they usually take about half your bees. But what I really want to check is this smaller hive right here. That's the one we got out of that pool house. We're going to check that. We're going to go through all of them. I want to make sure I know there's going to be some queen cells in there. We're going to get them, split them into them two little nuke boxes, and we're going to take them on the other side of the property and hopefully establish a couple more hives. But stick around. We'll see what we can find in these boxes real quick. See if we can get this kid in here. What's that? Put it in there. Put it in there. Put it inside her. Now, plus, there you go. All right, let's put some in the top. Oh, you can't reach it. Let it pop it out. Get this one. Put it in that hole right there. All right, let's pop over. Still no brood, so that's not looking good. They built that comb, like I said, I was cutting the comb from about here down, and they've already reattached all that. They've attached all that. But no brood whatsoever. So it tells me no queen. We may take, I may try to experiment. And in that box, that one that just swarmed, if there's a queen cell in there, I'm going to try to take it out, shake the bees off, put it in here, and we'll see if we can't hatch us a queen in this hive. That's what I'll do. That'll be fun. A bunch of bees in there, right? Ooh, Mason, we're ready to get some honey out of this one. Let me show you.
Whoa!
Look at all that honey. This one here is ready to be. We're ready to take this and steal some honey off this one.
You can't take honey to the bees. You can't take honey to the bees.
Yeah, we're ready to get some fresh honey. Hoo, 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 hoo. Look at that, buddy. Look at all. What's that?
What?
That's the good stuff.
What was this?
That's the good stuff. A whole full medium. Jessica, I got a whole medium full of honey. Yeah, we're gonna get it this week. Look at that, guys. That's the top. That's the outside frame. That's the outside frame. I know why they swarm. These bees are honey bound. Hopefully that second one's this full. This thing is full of honey all the way across. I may go ahead and sweep them off. You want to steal some honey, May? Oh, these suckers are capped and ready. Yeah, these bees are coming off. All right, let's put this cot back on. We're going to sweep these bees down. We got a whole different game plan now. We're going to clean this hive up. Let's Pawpaw go get his brush and a box to put some honey in. Okay, guys, we had a little change of plans. We opened that top box. I had to go back to the house to get some stuff. That top box is completely full of honey, and these bees may be honey bound. That's why they swarmed. We're going to take whatever honey's in there, find whatever queen cells, hopefully put a queen cell back in this hive that needs some, or needs one. Hopefully this hive will give us a lot of good stuff. But I didn't get in with that first box, and it's absolutely loaded with honey. So we're going to push these bees down, push them down, sweep them off, and we're going to take this first box of honey for sure. And we'll show you what that looks like. Ooh, that's heavy, 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 heavy.
What are you doing?
Trying to shake off the bees.
It didn't work.
Sometimes it works. We shake some of them off. I mean, guys, that's crazy. Come on. That is a ton of honey. Look at that. Look at that. Make you want to just bite a chunk of it out.
Papa,
What, babe?
you're getting a lot of honey.
This bottom one looks like it's full too, buddy. We may get 2 boxes full of honey. That bottom one looks like it's full too. Look at there. There's your queen cell right there. There's going to be a baby queen right there. You think we ought to save that one? Guys, let me show y'all what a queen cell looks like. If the hive is setting, this is the bottom. I hope y'all can see that. That's a queen cell right there. All your other bees will be laid in here. Your worker bees, your drone bees. There's your queen cell. It's capped and ready to go. I'm going to stick it. I'm going to set it off the side. And I'm going to stick this in that box right there and see if it'll hatch. I think we may. There's another queen cell right there. So that's a second chance of having 2 queen cells. There's a cell there and a cell there. I'm going to sweep these bees off. We're going to put it in that other hive. Because we don't want to put other bees in there. They'll fight. So we're going to save this one. Okay, everybody. This big box here, we took about 1.5 boxes of honey, frames of honey off there. 1.5 boxes. Let's see. Well, 1 box and 2 frames. I'm sorry. I want it to be better. We took 1 complete medium of honey, completely full, and 2 frames. That middle deep box, it had a ton of honey in it too, but it was all on the outside. We just left that. But I got enough queen cells to where I put 2 in that box that needed queen cells, that had a hive that just needed some cells. And then I started these 2 nukes right here. I got that one. I got a queen, about 3 or 4 queen cells in that one, and 2 or 3 in that one. So I try to keep 2 or 3 in each, just to sort of up our odds a little bit. But I put 2 or 3 in there, 2 and 3. That one had a bunch. I think that had 4 or 5 in it. It was just all on one frame. Well, we're going to get in this last box here, and we're going to see what's in this thing, see if we can get some honey out of that. Surely if there's that much honey in this one, there's got to be that much in that one. So wish us luck. Okay, everybody. We got the queen cells out of those hives. We got us a ton of honey. Just a ton of honey. We put them over here. Let me start by saying we got them from over there at the garden, at the top of the garden where we keep our bees. We move them down here to our guest house. We've heard so many beekeepers say you got to move them 2 miles away. And that may be true, but we've done this a bunch of times and we've never had no problems with it. They say that once you open the hives up, the bees will go back to the original hive, but we've never had that problem. We wait till dark. We'll wait till the night, pull that grass off. We got grass in front of the hives. We'll pull that grass out when it gets dark, and the bees won't come out at night. But the next day, they'll come out and just start a brand new hive. Wait for the queens to hatch, and hopefully one will mate, and we'll have some good hives. Some good strong hives. We got 2. I think I put 3 queen cells in one and 4 in the other. I wish we could have got that swarm. I don't know if it's still up there. I didn't even look when I left, but it was, I mean, it was 50 foot up in a pine tree. But there was no getting in. It was a pretty good hive too, a pretty good swarm. But regardless, we put a queen in the hive that needed one, and we got 2 extra hives out of it. So hey, we're still growing. We still haven't. We bought hives the very first year we started, about, I want to say 5 or 6 years ago, and we have yet to have to buy bees again. So far, so good. We get a little honey here and there. Let me show you the honey we got. I want to tell you, I think the reason that swarm that hive had swarmed is they get what's called honey bound. They get so much honey in a hive, the queen don't have anywhere else to lay, and she runs out of space. So she just leaves and takes a bunch of bees with her. Takes about half the bees with her, and to start another colony. And a lot of times, I would say most of the time, it's the beekeeper's fault for the fact that we didn't keep up. We weren't in the hives as much as we should, getting the hives as much as we should. We should have been giving her extra space to lay. But hey, they built this out really, really fast. We got 1 full box and 2 frames. So that was a heck of a lot of honey. I want to tell you guys, look at that. That's awesome. That's, I don't know, that's, I would say 10 pounds, maybe 10 pounds of honey. 10 pounds of honey. It's pretty heavy. It's pretty stout. But I know that box down there is super heavy, so we're going to spin that sometime this week when we're all home together. We'll put that down in the basement. Stick around, we'll go feed some pigs. Go give these jokers some food. Let's go give these guys some food. Come on. Come on. These guys are going so fast. They're going so fast. And they're not, we have one subscriber, Tammy, lady from Canada, a real sweet lady from Canada. She comments that these are not as nice as the pigs we had last year. And that's a fact. These pigs, I got to where I don't even want my grandkids to come in here no more. These pigs just don't want to be fooled with. All these jokers want to do is eat. And that one on the end, right there, she bit me on the foot the other day. And she just tried just a second ago, right as I was feeding. I don't know if she likes that rubber boot or what. But they're not like the last pigs we had. They don't like to be fooled with. And I can't help but want to scratch them. But they don't want to be fooled with. I guess all we're going to do is fatten them up, and process them. These are, of course, these ain't pets, no way. Everybody knows that. But guys, I really appreciate y'all watching our videos. I hope y'all enjoyed the bee video. I noticed the bee videos don't get as many views, but I love them. I absolutely love the honeybees. They're just so fascinating, and it's such a thrill to get in them, you know, knowing that they can just tear you up. But it's just an absolute blast, and the rewards of the honey, I mean, come on, that's what it's all about. But anyway, we love the bees, we love the pigs, we love you guys to death. I really appreciate y'all watching our videos. Stick around, we hope to get some more good stuff out. Hey, we'll see you on the next video. Hey, y'all stick around to the next video. We'll show you what just came in the mail, right?
A mail call.
A mail call. That's right.